YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. We are back on the Tolly today. Still working on getting the freshwater system taken care of. The fittings to the freshwater tank, which is there, was leaking last time, so I had to pull everything back apart, 5200, to put that back in place. So we got that down. Right now we're working on pulling out the old copper piping that was obviously had to be run from the factory, because there was no way that they were going to fish all this copper through with this floor on. So that obviously original stuff, 1973. So pulling the copper out from the freshwater tank here through the bulkhead, we've got the new PEX running. You see it down there. So I'm going to take that across the transom in the back around, and then fish it up through the transom here. Just cut myself an access hole, and then we'll get this taken care of.
So yeah, we got the copper tubing, right? So we had to cut it out. So we got the saws off. We have access points right down there, a couple of spots. We're able to cut it out and pull them out piece by piece. There's an access place right down there, and then it comes underneath right into here and runs up to our water pump and our accumulator. So what we're gonna do is I pulled out this copper piece right here, and we're gonna pull this out, and we're gonna put PEX tubing in there. We were gonna try and splice it, but we were like, might as well do it right, so we know that everything's in good order. So here we are, we got the last of it out, and it's gonna be good stuff.
Got my boat out here running as utility, bringing stuff in and out, getting stuff off the boat. We got our flooring down there that we're going to try to get that flooring in today as well. Our plan is to stay out here overnight, work it late, try to get that floor all the way done, but we'll see. Gorgeous day out here. Man, nice day.
All right guys, so we're gonna take this PEX tubing right here, and we're gonna run it underneath and try and fish it all the way back to that spot in the back lazarette. All right, so I'm gonna send it to you, Rick. See if you can grab it. All right, let's see if we can see here.
Yeah, a little bit of water here.
That was from when I cut the tube. All right, here we come. Got it? All right, now. All right, now on the next part. Everything is tricky on a boat, but you just gotta be smart on a boat, I guess. All right, so there's where that PEX fitting came through, and we are going to try and send it through here. I see it, yeah. so we got it fished through, and now we got Rick in the back right here, and he's gonna pull it through. So now we're trying to figure out what's the best way to do this.
I think somewhere in here I wanted a T coming to another valve so we can splice it for a freshwater pump back here for a shower.
That's a great idea. Let's do that now rather than later.
Because then the T will be right here and we can just splice it.
Okay.
Actually, we'll do it right
Another thought, do you want to run it through those stringers? Or you want it up top?
No, just like this.
Okay. So you're gonna need the
So this is what we got. Here's where it's coming from, the freshwater tank. So I just put an on-off there in case we need to do any repairs. We can just shut it off there. Gonna come up around here, put a T there so we can plug in later. Take that, tie it in, and it runs straight up to the freshwater pump. I don't know if you guys have ever worked with this PEX before. This is my first time working with it. This is the simplest stuff ever, man. Just put your little crimp on there. Then you use your crimping tool to tighten it down, and that's it. Even this was leaking here. Like this was leaking through this piece.
That's the fill, right?
Yeah, this is just the fill. So we need that, and then we're gonna need a clamp on this.
We had that.
Give me that flathead that I put in that bag. Oh, the 5200. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we had that. There you are. Dude, my goddamn shin hurts.
All right, so we're gonna go put some water in the tank. Still, that's the vent. You know, I still gotta get nipple to plug that in, but at least we can put water in it, and we can visualize down there to see if our fitting's leaking. Just barely see it. So let's get some water in this tank. There we go.
Better?
Now we got water. All right.
Let's see if we're looking down there. Not seeing any drips yet, but there's no pressure on it, so we should have leaked.
So far, that's much better than it was last time.
Yeah, last time we kind of knocked it off, right?
Yeah, we broke it, pushing it down. It was too tight of a fitting for the stuff to flow through. All right, so we are pumping water tank is filling up. Jimmy's just hooking up the vent. For now, we're just gonna have a vent into the last compartment. So we are about halfway done here with this bottle. Yeah, instead of using the water fill because it was leaking, we just put it straight into the tank. We have the right hose on order for this. Yeah, making progress.
All right, guys. So now we're on to a different project. We are working on this bilge. So we got down here, and you know, you see things, and we gotta take care of it while we're down here. So we cleaned out this bottom part of the boat, the bilge, where all the water collects. And there was this bilge pump down here, and it was wired up to this switch up here, so you can do the manual control. And it also has a, you know, automatic sort of thing. So like if it fills up with water, this float switch will turn it on. But that wasn't wired properly, so we pulled that out, cleaned it up. Gonna put it back in there properly. Rick did a real good job at cleaning the bottom of this part. He's scrubbing and scrubbing. So got the hose that was going through the through fitting, but it's too small, so it's coming along.
All right, guys, so it's the next morning. Jim and I worked last night till 12:31ish. We finished up down here with that last bilge pump. You can see down there, got that put in, got the wires tied up all nice and neat. Still gotta tie up that little power cable there for the switch, but it's all good. Took those floor panels out. I'm gonna take them home, sand them down, get them painted. With some gel coat, seal them up. Currently I am up here this morning working on the rail. Jim's in the water cleaning the bottom, so I figure I'd get up here with the sander and kind of see what's going on. This is what the old railing looks like. You see all the varnish peeling off. Just years of neglect from the sun. So here I've hit it with 120 sandpaper. It's coming nice and smooth. So I'll just work on this for a couple hours today. We'll come back and see-tall over all this. That's looking much better. Got the doggos out today.